Sorry, folks. I got kind of cut off there. So I was talking about Christopher Young with film composition music. But no, it's some pretty scary stuff. Yeah, it's really scary. There's some music out there that isn't obviously dark and evil, but it is subconsciously you feel the darkness. And sometimes it can be pretty extreme. And so it's really just a question of how quickly do you jump out of that dark area. And if you stay there for a while, there's no telling what's going to happen to your being, especially if you're a more sensitive person. So that's my word of caution there. But I don't know, it's more apparent to a lot of folks that some kinds of music is more, again, it's more obviously degenerative or not so healthy to listen to a lot, spiritually. But, again, it's the harmonies aren't always understood that way, spiritually. Quieter music, more sustained music. I mean, again, I mentioned this before. Anton Susanne Lavey, the founder of the Church of First Church of Satan, was a musician himself, a composer. Even he, although he might have some understanding of this, still didn't write very dark music. And so, and he was actually a very, very good pianist, a very good organist. I've seen him play, So, I mean, I don't know. It's not a simple subject, but again, it's something where, again, if you want to get into the psychedelic thing, there's a lot of trash on YouTube, which, whatever. When I say trash, I mean it's just not very high quality. But there's some music that can really kind of get you into trippy states of mind based on certain trains of thought. That, again, it's a different kind of darkness, different kind of evil. And sometimes it's kind of a question mark. I don't know. I remember one time when I was asleep and there was a cartoon on. It was Fred Flintstone. And just the Flintstones. And I dreamt, apparently, a gigantic 50-foot Fred Flintstone was chasing me around this maze with a club, yelling yabba dabba doo. So it's kind of, I know, whatever. It's kind of goofy, funny, weird. I woke up and, of course, the Flintstones were on. So it's true if you're listening to certain kinds of music. It can have an effect on you. There's a motorcycle here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, by the way, I don't know how. Well, there are certain things about motorcycles that I would never get one, but I don't know. Anyway, if it snows, I mean, of course, it's not going to snow right now, of course, but I think cars are a little bit better idea than motorcycles. But anyway, so getting back to my original train of thought here, we will try to put out some videos in the near future that have music, have harmony. It might, again, not be extremely high quality until I get better equipment, but hopefully it will help you guys. Those of you who want to write more music, they want to understand music better, and want to be able to express your emotions more via music. And I'm trying to also mention that it's hard. A lot of people that study music formally in lessons or college, whatever, it's hard to maintain that drive because there's a lot of things that can kind of beat you down, we'll say. They beat down your spirit, they beat down your a feeling of how good you are as a musician. There's a lot of things, maybe if you feel like what you want to do in music isn't always very encouraged, that can be very discouraging. And what I'm saying is I understand these thoughts and these emotions very well because I've had them. And the way I've had to work through them is just by trying to have some time to write what I wanted to write, and trying to still go to class and study and do what was requested of me. And so I, tried to be, the good guy, try to be the hard worker. But I also understand when people don't finish college, and a lot of times there's a lot of critiques regarding the curriculum in colleges, different programs, and how well they train you anyway. But, there's probably more to be said regarding what good things I do rather than negative things. But I still think anything you can use in the real world, the more you can use different skills that you learn in college, the better off you'll be after college. No matter if you have something that gets you an immediate job, that's great, or not, in the arts and music. So I know this is, not as long. The last video went pretty long. This is kind of just a sum up kind of thing I'm talking about. But again, leave me your thoughts and comments below, you guys. I keep wanting comments. Nobody ever comments. Seriously, I think when it comes to this stuff, this is my forte. This is what I studied in my life. This is what I'm best at, is music composition, and this kind of stuff. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to do this for free for you guys. It would be great to have some feedback in this regard, or anyone else that's seeing this for the first time. So, all right, I'll catch you guys later. Leave me the thoughts and comments below. Catch you guys later. Bye.